Good evening, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. There is a four-letter word that tends to keep us from what we want to become. Would anyone like to guess what that is?
Fear?
Fear. Yes, Tom, it's fear. Fear is defined as an unpleasant emotion that is caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous. It's also known as the dream killer. How many of you have ever wanted to do something or be someone but allowed fear to stand in the way of that? I'll be the first to raise my hand. Plenty of times, I have allowed fear to stand in the way. So I want to tell you a story, something that happened to me just recently. I was headed down south, and I had to fill up before I hit the road. And there's a road that I usually take to go get gas, and as I turned down the road, it was closed off. I seen a detour sign, so I went down to the detour, and as I was going down the street, I continued to see the detour signs. And eventually, I didn't see any more detour signs. So I'm lost now. Where do I go? I look up at the sign, and it says, Fears Avenue. It really did say Fears Avenue. Here in Port St. Lucie, there is a street called Fears Avenue. But the thing is, I don't believe that was a coincidence. That was meant for me. And I looked up and I took a picture because I don't think anyone would believe me. I'm really on Fears Avenue. And funny thing is, I've been going through a few things and I've been very fearful, doubtful. And that was my moment to reflect. But I didn't reflect for a long time because I had to get out of the way. I took the picture and I thought to myself, I'm here on Fears Avenue. This means something. There's a reason why I am here. So I backed up and I decided to get out and just go a whole nother route. Because remember, like I said, this was the road that I would take all the time, but it was closed. I got out, I filled up my tank, and I was on my way. What I learned is how to deal with fear. At that moment, I thought to myself, acknowledge fear. Face it. Public speaking was my number one fear. Number one fear, public speaking. I remember taking my public speaking class in college. I passed. I think she gave me that grade because it took a lot of effort out of me. But the thing is, at that time, I did not acknowledge fear. I just vowed to myself, I will never do this again. I won't stand up in front of anyone and speak until I acknowledged it. I came to Toastmasters and I started speaking. And I was running from the fact that I thought I would be criticized or rejected. I didn't want to share the stories that I had. But acknowledging the fear allows you to be in a place where you have tools and resources to help you. This is our safe place. This is the place where we can get constructive feedback without the harsh criticism. The second thing is decide. Decide whether or not you want to stay on Fears Avenue or leave. I had to make that choice. Are you always going to run from public speaking? Or are you going to just face the fear? Decide that you are going to do whatever it takes to become a better speaker. Don't let fear ruin your life. There is 2 mantras that I like to use when it comes down to fear. 1, fear. Forget everything and rise. Forget the people that doubt you. They don't believe in you anyways. Forget about them. Rise. Keep shooting for the stars. Another mantra that comes down to fear is false evidence appearing real. Like I said in the beginning, fear is a belief that someone or something is dangerous. That's what you believe, but it's not a fact. Just leave it. Let it go and keep moving. So, fellow Toastmasters and guests, take an opportunity